it has been brought to my attention that I need to help. People are struggling. They don't know how to put clip-ins in. They don't know how to color match themselves. And so I figured this would be a really good time to break all that down. How do you place them? How do you curl them? How do you pick the right color? We're gonna break it all down because this should be easy and I'm gonna make it easy. We don't want any anxiety over it. You know what I mean? There doesn't need to be. We're gonna figure it out right now. So first things first, you're gonna get a color swatch ring and you're gonna figure out what color is best for you. When we are color matching the ends, okay, to the ends. We're not that worried about what's up here. We want to figure out the ends. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of colors that work for my hair because it's not going to be just one pack will work. You might need 2 different colors. First one that we're gonna look at is Warm as Honey 2.0. Warm as Honey 2.0. Okay, you're gonna get 4 pieces in each pack, 100 grams. So if you have finer hair, 1 pack will probably work for you. If you have medium to thick hair, it's gonna be 2, possibly even 3 packs is gonna work for you. And also remember your hair length because we have to build up weight as we get longer. These are 20 inches. So if your hair is very short and thick, you're gonna need a lot of, hi, yummy girl. I'm leaving it in. This is my real life, okay? So you are gonna need extra weight to build up to that short bob, okay? When we look at the ends, okay, we're looking at the ends here. See how this starts to blend in? So we're gonna look here and go, okay, are we blending? We're blending right on the ends here. She Said Summer 2.0. Now I like this color because we can add a little bit of pop. So if I want more blondes in the front, because I already have light pieces, I'm able to pop that in the front. So this is She Said Summer 2.0. So if we look here at my lighter pieces, even though we're a little bit off, once these two are mixed together, it will blend and it will give my hair some pop. And I'm probably gonna put this underneath, believe it or not, because I want that pop to come towards the front. Now, if I keep it only in the front, more than likely it's gonna look a little too high contrast for me. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to properly curl these because a lot of people would slap these in and curl them on the scalp. I don't want you to do that. As much as possible, I want you to be curling these off the scalp, flat ironing these off the scalp, because the reality is when you place those extensions with the clips, our clip-ins, you're going to be adding extra tension to your natural hair that you just don't need to do. And it's easier when it's off the scalp, believe it or not. Now, when you get your Christian Michael hair extension clip-ins, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take the tag off. Now that we've done that, we're gonna start taking our clip-ins out. So you're going to be getting 4 pieces. Number 1, your second piece that has 4 clips, and these are gonna be your side pieces. For today's tutorial, we're gonna be using the Make My Life Easier trolley, but at home, I want you guys using the hair extension holder and hanger. I'm gonna be prepping my curling iron at 360. How you curl your hair at home is gonna be complete preference to you, but for me, I like to take sections that are the size of the barrel that I am using. I feel like it makes it, you know, more cohesive. It just, honestly, it just looks better. And I'm moving pretty quickly. Christian Michael hair extensions do curl very fast and they last. So when you are done at the end of the day and you take your clip-ins out and store them in your bag, more than likely they're gonna be curled for the next day. So it's gonna make your life a lot easier when you go to pop these back in. And I'm alternating my curls from time to time. This helps give it a more of a beach wave, but again, that's complete preference. And this one's done. Now I like to wait till it cools down before I start to put my fingers through it, so that way it really sets. Now that we have everything curled, the extensions are curled, my hair is curled, we're gonna dive right into how to do this. Now I'm gonna have to turn around, I'm gonna do my best work here, okay? I'm gonna do my best work. So the things that you're gonna need are a teasing brush or a rat tail comb. Either will work. And you're gonna need some sort of clip, something to hold your hair. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to section off right below our ear. Now, the first thing I wanna say is that I have this cowlick right here, okay? This monster of a situation. I need to avoid this at all costs. So I'm gonna have to start putting my clip-ins lower than I would if I was installing extensions that were permanent. So I'm gonna take my fingers. Now I'm going to find the piece that I would like to utilize. So I'm gonna utilize this piece right here because I wanna build my blonde pieces on the bottom. So that way, if you look here, when this is pulled forward, the blonde is gonna come out from underneath, and that's what I really want. So it's really cool with clip-ins. You can play with this however you see fit. I'm gonna take my rat tail comb and lightly back comb the area that I have sectioned out. My extension's a little bit of a base to hold on to. I'm going to pop my clips open, just like this. And when I'm installing these, I'm gonna go up, down, clip. I'm gonna find my spot and I'm gonna go up, down, pushing down, and I'm going to clip one side and then I'm going to clip the other side. Now we're gonna go in for the second piece. Now I'm gonna start to incorporate some of my Warm as Honey 2.0 because I want this to be dimensional. So I'm gonna go slightly above, doing the exact same thing, probably right below the tip of my ear. My Warm as Honey 2.0, I'm gonna click the center in first, and then I'm going to move to the sides. My She Said Summer, and this piece is going to be my 8-inch piece. So I'm gonna be starting with the 2 clips that are in the middle. I'm gonna be finding my spot here. I'm gonna be going up, down, clipping in both sides, and then I'm gonna go side to side. So I'll start on one side here, and then I'll go to my other side here. Now I'm pretty close to the top, so I'm gonna have to be really careful up in here. So at this point, I'm gonna start to build up my sides to go from here to here and here to here. If you have more hair up here, you can continue to build even more. But for my hair, I can't do that. I'm gonna be going what we call diagonal back. So I'm gonna be making and creating somewhat of a horseshoe, so that way I can build in some of the Warm as Honey. What I do is I'm gonna find my area where I want to put my She Said Summer. And I'm gonna place it right in here, because if I place an extension right here, a clip-in right here, the hair is going to come right around my face and it's gonna start to build up the weight around my face. When I am teasing, I'm not going crazy. I'm just putting a few pieces in. See how it just gave me that pop of blonde right here that I really wanted, and you can see how it's multidimensional. Now, if I truly wanted to, I could leave it just like that and it would look great. But I am gonna add one more Warm as Honey to the front. That looks really good. Now we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Now this is what we're working with for the clip-ins. I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. Now I still have just a few pieces left that if I wanted to build in, I absolutely could. If I wanted it to be thicker in the back, I could do some, even just a little bit in between my bottom and my top. But I feel really good about this. And that's the cool thing about clip-ins that I really love, is that you can play with them. You can see what you like. You can really, figure out what's gonna be best for you. You can play with colors. And again, you guys, I utilize 2 colors in here. I could have done all Warm as Honey and it would have been fine. I could have honestly done all She Said Summer and it would have been fine. Because I am multi-dimensional, I'm not all one color. So take that into account when you are purchasing, when you are playing around. You know, I also want to add in just a couple things here that if you're someone that has never had extensions, Christian Michael hair extension clip-ins are an amazing way to go. You can play, you can see how it feels, you can feel the weight a bit, and you can really gauge and see how you feel about extensions in general. Now, a few rules that I want to say here that are really important are if you are wearing clip-ins every single day, day in and day out, it is time to seriously consider putting in permanent extensions. It's going to be better for your hair. The other thing I want to say is please don't sleep in Christian Michael hair extension clip-ins. We want you to remove them and put them in the bag, the carrying bag, which I'm going to teach you in just a moment how to do that. As far as washing these go, we have a rule of thumb that if you're wearing them about the 5th to 7th time, it's probably time to give them a nice wash and blow dry or a hang dry, and they will be absolutely fine the next day once they are dry. So now I'm going to show you guys how to store your Christian Michael hair extension clip-ins, where they go, how it works, and what you get with your purchase. When you first get your Christian Michael hair extension clip-ins, you're going to be getting a Christian Michael hair extension bag and a hanger for this. And I want to really encourage you guys to utilize this because this is what's going to keep your extensions really nice and safe. How we're going to use this is we're going to open up our hanger. We're going to be placing our clip-ins on the inside just like this, and we're going to be popping it up just like this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to place it in our bag, pushing all of the hair in, laying it flat, and we're going to zip up the bag. And we're going to store them just like this. And the cool part is if you curled them the day before, more than likely you're going to be able to wear them curled tomorrow too. I really hope this helps, and thank you guys so much for supporting Christian Michael hair extensions, and I am so excited for you with your new clip-ins. It's going to be an awesome journey, and I hope and pray that this video helps you so much.